Hey guys and girls, welcome back. So this is just an update on Frontiers Season 4. We should be starting it tomorrow evening. Will be the first day when we're starting a fresh world. Right now we're just, in testing phase and testing things out and seeing how it goes. We've added quite a bit to the server now. We have Thumbcraft, Soul Shards, Omni Tools. What else do we add? Mob Dismemberment, Better Anvil, which basically removes the cap of, where it says, oh, it's too expensive to repair or whatever. Well, thankfully, we won't have that issue anymore. Added extra biomes, as you can see. We added Steve carts. We have this little B upload. It's basically you take a screenshot and it uploads it to ImageGo for you. We also have Industrial Craft update, which is finally the release. The first release we've had in, I think, 1.3 and 1.4. I don't think they've had official release. Or maybe they had an official release for 1.3, but that was at the beginning. That was really buggy. But anyways, and then Extra Bees. Did I say Extra Bees? I don't think I said Extra Bees. And Extra Bees, which is going to be really crazy. So I wanted to talk about, and I wanted to see if most people agree, at least mainly to the group of people who are going to be playing with us. I just want to let you know that this is going to be a small group. It won't be too large because, first of all, you have to the VIP 3. Mainly because it's one of the ways we support our servers, and most of these guys don't mind because most of the guys who are going to be playing on these are big, you know, not big people, but people who've been supporting Godcraft from like day one, and they don't mind supporting it, and that's what they do because they play Godcraft all the time. $15 a month is nothing. I mean, if you can't afford $15 a month, in my point of view, you really need to go and get a job. And if the reason is because you're a young lad, then that's fine. But most of us are older. We're 20 plus, so up to in our 30s. So, anyways, I was thinking we'd build a town. So just pretend this is spawn. I'm not even close to a spawn, but let's just say this is spawn. We clear it out, whatnot. I was thinking we make a more modern town, not like massive skyscrapers up to this million miles in the air, because then that would take forever. We spend all the time building, but buildings like a small city that's more modern with lots of buildings. Like when you get a new subdivision, we call that in Canada subdivision. I don't know what you call a new neighborhood, but all the new houses and the local stores in the area and all that, they look pretty nice and modern and not too tall, but they're definitely made out of more modern materials. And I was thinking we'd literally have, say, a power plant here, things like that. Maybe this is a nuclear plant, and over here we can have maybe the solar power plant or something, and we would literally have everything getting wired up from building to building. Maybe we'll do underground wiring, or maybe we'll even do above ground wiring, from like telephone pole style. And if people want to be out like not too far, but if they're within maybe 200 blocks or so, if they want to make their own house way up in the over here, or even in this desert over here, what we can do is we can have some block loaders basically loading the chunks on the way, and having the ability to have those chunks loaded and having power go into their house non-stop, which will be nice. So chunk loading is going to be a big thing. We're going to have that all enabled. We'll use minecart, what is it, Railcraft, yeah, chunk loading. But I was thinking we should do buildings and have different things like a bee building, that kind of thing, organized. Actually, the bee probably wouldn't be a building, but more of a a nice little whatever, big garden behind something. I don't know, in that area. I guess there would be a building for the processing and stuff, maybe a liquid processing building, things like that. So that was my idea, to be a little more organized, but also to make it a little more fun. Like, instead of everyone being crowded right next to each other, we'd have different buildings for different reasons. And I mean, if you're the person who's only working on bees all the time, I mean, hey, go for it. I mean, that's kind of your building. That's going to be probably your home. You're welcome to that. And we could probably have basic machines, like one of each machine in each of the buildings anyways. So, a furnace, things like that, so you can easily work on it. We have a logistics pipe system. We'll probably network that throughout the whole area, things like that. So I think it's going to be really fun. I think we can do a really fun community. And yeah, I think it's going to be good. So we're going to launch probably tomorrow night, probably in with about 24 hours of this video. We're still looking for any suggestions for add-ons and plugins and mods. You can check my description below to get a list of all the mods that we have installed so far. And by the way, don't worry, if you can't be, part of our community, not a big deal. You can still download the client just like how you can download the Godcraft launcher, and it's going to be there. It's going to be called Godcraft Frontiers Private, but you can still play single player. All the files are there. You're going to be given access to everything. We're not trying to hide or remove the fun for others, so you can definitely kind of like follow along in that way and at least enjoy, what we have to offer. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I like to hear your ideas. And also, you can post on the forums for you Godcraft members. And so thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day.